right now.
Tonight, trying to fix a water main leads to more breaks, how it's affecting people in Pekin. Plus, finding a forever home, how the Peoria County Animal Protection Services is making it easier than ever to get a dog. But we begin tonight with developing news in the shooting death of a 14-year-old in Peoria. Officers arrested 2 men last night, another today, in connection with the killing of Tommy Forrest. Investigators say they're searching for more suspects. WMBD's Shane Gustafson is live in the newsroom with more. Shane?
Paul, 4 men are now behind bars, and police are looking at 3 other suspects in connection to Saturday's deadly shooting on the 2400 block of North Flora. Police arrested 20-year-old Dontarius Burden earlier today. He was taken into custody without incident. Officers also want 3 more people for the boy's murder, Kanan Lacey and Keangelo Marshall. There's also an underage suspect the police cannot name. Last night, police arrested 20-year-old Samuel Clay Jr. of Peoria. They also arrested 18-year-old Demarius Clark, also of Peoria. Police say he was already in the Peoria County Jail on unrelated charges. Police say both men are charged with murder and home invasion related to the killing of 14-year-old Tommy Forrest. They say at least 3 men broke into the home just before 2 in the morning. They fired multiple shots, striking 3 kids. Those teens were treated for their injuries, but officers found Forrest dead at the scene. On Monday, police arrested 21-year-old Alex Collins in connection with the shooting. He's facing 1 charge of murder and 1 charge of home invasion. He's being held on $2 million bond. Peoria police are not commenting anymore yet, but it's been a busy 24 hours. Paul?
Thanks, Shane. Woodford County Sheriff's Office finding its 4th drug lab in 7 months. Officers responded to a house fire on Clark Street in Low Point. It was the result of an explosion, blowing out windows and damaging the roof. Deputies on scene found evidence of a butane hash oil lab. Sheriff's Office says it's not sure why so many have been found this year, but they do have an idea.
Possibly this method, the THC level is much higher in the wax than it is in just the cannabis plants themselves, so that ultimately may be the reason why they're trying to do this.
Using butane to extract the THC from the plant increases the chemical concentration to nearly 90%. Woodford County Sheriff's Office says it's been training its deputies to recognize the signs of a drug lab so they can stop them before an explosion happens again, like the one in Low Point. A teenager is facing charges after police say he walked into the Morton Public Library with a knife, threatening to hurt others. Morton police say they got to the library about 3:30 yesterday and arrested Dustin Brown. A 76-year-old was cut on his hands. Brown was arrested for attempted first-degree murder and aggravated assault. Restarting a water station in Pekin leads to 2 main breaks at Court Street and East Shore Drive. Court Street in Pekin is closed between Parkway and Stadium Drive. It's the same place a break happened in August. 12 customers don't have water service. No word on how long that closure will last. Earlier today, a break happened in a parking lot just east from that other break along Court Street. American Water officials say customers helped minimize the problems from the breaks by conserving water. Newly elected Congressman Darren LaHood providing a presidential endorsement today. The nation's newest member is backing Florida Senator Marco Rubio. LaHood referred to Rubio in a statement, quote, as a transformational leader with a bold vision for a new American century. LaHood is the highest-ranked elected leader in Illinois to publicly endorse and support Rubio. New tonight, pit bulls are the most common dog breed in the Peoria area. That's according to the Peoria County Animal Protection Services, or PCAFS. WMBD's Rachel Kay joins us now with more about the agency's plan to find homes for the animals in their shelter.
Thanks, Paul. PCAFS tells me that it has 18 pit bulls and pit bull mixes at the shelter right now. To help find them a new home, the adoption fee will be waived all next week.
We just have so many of them here at the shelter, and we really think that it would benefit the shelter and the dogs if we could kind of give them that extra boost that the waiving of the fee might do and help them find a home.
Bridget Dominigini is the PCAFS shelter director. She sees more pit bulls come in than any other breed, and they also have the most trouble getting adopted.
The pit bulls kind of have a negative reputation sometimes, and what we try and do at the shelter is we evaluate each dog as an individual, and a good dog is a good dog.
She says they want to give every dog that's behaviorally and medically adoptable a chance at finding a home.
We want to place the best of the breed back out into the community, and we really feel like that's what we have back in our adoption kennel. If the dog, like I said, shows any aggression towards people, that's not a dog we would place up for adoption, and it's the most responsible thing for the community and for the dog to humanely euthanize that dog.
There are all ages, sizes, and colors up for adoption. If it's something you're thinking about,
we should still remind people that just because there's no fee, it doesn't mean that the dog is going to be free for life.
all of the pit bull mixes will be free for adoption from October 19th through the 24th. They'll come spayed or neutered and microchipped. PCAPS says their goal is to find homes for at least 10 of the dogs. Paul?
All right, thanks, Rachel. Up next, how local police and other service agencies are working to make sure senior citizens are staying safe. Plus, flu season is here, why it's important to make sure everyone has their shots before people start getting sick.
Had a pretty decent day across central Illinois. High temperatures once again back into the upper 60s and lower 70s, but we're tracking a big fall chill moving in. We'll have that forecast coming up.
You're watching WMPD News at 6 in high definition with Paul Cicchini, Maria Chandler, Chief Meteorologist Chris Yates with your local weather authority forecast, and Kurt Fegler with sports. This is WMPD News at 6, Central Illinois proud.
Halloween raffle from the Illinois Lottery is back for a limited time. With the best odds to win $1 million, you could win one of 3 $1 million prizes or one of over 8,000 total prizes. Tickets are on sale now.
What's the best way to lose weight? Seattle Sutton's Healthy Eating. A family business since 1985, Seattle Sutton's guarantees weight loss, offering freshly prepared, delicious meals that are low fat, low cholesterol, and sodium restricted. Whether you're diabetic, have hypertension, or seek convenience, Seattle Sutton's is here to help. With no contracts or sign-up fees, eating healthy has never been easier. It's your life, your health. Take control. Call 800-442-DIET or visit seattlesutton.com.
I like things fast. So I was first in line when Frontier started offering a year of Amazon Prime. I don't wait for shipping. And I get instant access to thousands of shows and movies using Frontier's fast, reliable internet.
Switch to Frontier high-speed internet for just $19.99 per month with qualifying phone and 1-year agreement on new internet service and get 1 year of Amazon Prime.
It's movie time.
Get Frontier high-speed internet today. Call 1-888-FRONTIER.
Halloween raffle from the Illinois Lottery is back for a limited time. With the best odds to win $1 million, you could win one of 3 $1 million prizes or one of over 8,000 total prizes. Tickets are on sale now.
UFS, famous for deals on Adams Street, downtown Peoria, 10 minutes from anywhere.
Demand for energy has never been higher, and it's only going to increase. So Ameren, Illinois is getting ready for the future. Investing in new equipment and advanced technology, strengthening the system that delivers natural gas and electricity, reducing outages and improving reliability by 20%. Doing whatever it takes, so we're ready for whatever comes. That's energy at work. Ameren, Illinois.
The Storm Tracker Skycam Network, brought to you by Parker Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. Now, your local weather authority, WMBD's Chief Meteorologist, Chris Yates.
Welcome back. A pretty pleasant day, now a pleasant evening as we overlook Bloomington from our Geyer Roofing Skycam. Mostly clear skies. Currently, temperatures are now in the 60s. Winds light out of the northwest at 8 miles per hour out there. Temperatures, though, remain largely in the lower 60s. The exception is here in Peoria, where we currently sit at 66 degrees, but Galesburg has also cooled off now to 61. Kewanee, you're sitting at 63 degrees. Let's zoom out and show you what's going on across the state. Really not much. 60 degrees in Chicago. We're seeing a little bit warmer weather, though, off to our southwest, and we'll touch some of these temperatures by tomorrow afternoon. I think we'll see at least a surge of some southwesterly winds, bringing us some milder weather for at least a day before even cooler temperatures begin to take shape across the area. Now, you notice up north we're watching at least a batch of cloud cover moving through portions of Iowa. We'll see this batch of cloud cover move in late tonight, bringing us a little bit of cloud cover by early tomorrow morning. And then as the system comes through, we could be looking at a threat of a sprinkle or two. So future track through tonight, not a whole lot going on initially, and then the clouds roll in by early tomorrow. Your morning commute, mainly dry, but there could be some sprinkles north of town. Temperatures down into the 40s this evening, 45 from Pontiac back through Lakin. I think we're looking at a temperature around 47 here in Peoria tonight. And then for tomorrow, looking for some clouds early on. Skies beginning to clear out by lunchtime. Should be a pretty decent day, though. Temperatures will be a bit warm, back into the mid-70s. We'll take it. 74 for Peoria, looking warm down in Lincoln. Temperatures a little bit cooler up north, where high temperatures will range from the upper 60s to the lower 70s. But of course, we're tracking that next weather system as we get through tomorrow. We have a cold front coming through, and this front begins to set off a domino effect with another front coming through that'll keep bringing us surges of cooler air. So we are looking at some pretty chilly weather moving in as we begin to kick off the weekend. By Friday night, temperatures will be a bit chilly, down into the 30s across a good portion of the Midwest. Areas of frost certainly a possibility Friday night and again Saturday night into Sunday, with those temperatures dropping off into those 30s. So we're taking a look at some stats here. The average first freeze is October 16th. I don't think we're going to see freezing temperatures, at least not here in Peoria. There could be a few spots here and there that touch on some of these sub-freezing or near freezing temperatures, but last year our first freeze held off until October 31st, and no freezing temperatures on the way for Peoria, at least not yet, but things are beginning to change. In fact, by the weekend, temperatures will be down into the 30s, just cold enough for a little bit of patchy frost here and there. We'll make a bit of recovery next week before the next cool down comes in towards the weekend.
Yeah, the only thing that made the 36 on Friday night look better was the 74 that's coming later in the week. So
absolutely.
Let's see if we can bump it up a little bit, all
See what
right?
we can
Just
do.
for a little hold out as long as possible.
All right, sounds great.
All right, thanks, Chris. The Concussion Clinic, making sure athletes stay safe when they're competing at a high level.
Just arrived a truckload of Morton 40-pound bag water softener salt, solar $3.99. System Saver 2 for $9. UFS about 10 minutes from anywhere.
If your mattress is over 8 years old, it's time to replace during Mattress Firm's Replace Every 8 sale. Through Tuesday, get a Sealy Posturepedic Firm Queen Set for just $399.99. And sleep happy with 0% APR for 3 years. Plus, get up to $300 in Mattress Firm bonus cash with select Tempur-Pedic mattress set purchases. Only Mattress Firm guarantees our low price or your mattress is free. So don't miss Mattress Firm's Replace Every 8 sale.
When you're choosing which dealership to buy your next car from, you have lots of choices. So remember, at Brad Barker Honda, we don't lure you with the promise of a low payment or have money down hidden in the fine print. When you visit us, we strive to give you the best, easiest car buying experience around. No gimmicks, no tricks, just an easy car buying experience. More people than ever before are seeing the value of choosing Brad Barker Honda for their vehicle buying needs. We'd love to meet you too and give us the opportunity to earn your business. We're more than just a dealership, we're a family.
Sculpting a more beautiful you is easier than ever with Smart Lipo Laser Liposuction. This popular cosmetic procedure permanently removes fat from arms, legs, neck, and abs, tightens and smooths the skin, has a shorter downtime, and it gets results. Soderstrom Skin Institute is the exclusive provider of Smart Lipo in Central Illinois and is performed by board-certified plastic surgeons J. Eric Lomax and James M. Jeffries. Join the Soderstrom VIP Club and save 10% on your procedure. Call today for a consultation.
It's always a great time to update your flooring. Ron's Carpets has an unmatched selection for over 20 years. 1003 Northeast Adams, Peoria.
Dan and Sean Cusack know every case is unique and every client is important. Hire the team with proven results in workers' compensation and personal injury. Call 637-5282 today.
Off-Train Weston Chevy Cadillac invites you to trade in and trade up to a new Cadillac SRX. Choose from over 30 in stock and drive home for just $339 per month. Trade up to a new SRX at the Cadillac of Cadillac dealers. Off-Train Weston Chevy Cadillac in Peoria.
You're watching WMBD News at 6.
The flu virus is already spreading. Graham Elkins explains why the flu shot now is especially important for certain people.
Big stick, not really big stick.
Wow, that didn't hurt.
5 minutes this fall could save you 5 days of misery this winter. The flu is no joke, and it's already on the move.
We've seen a few scattered cases. It hasn't really hit yet. This is the time of year that everybody starts looking for it, and especially when the holiday season comes up and people travel more.
The staff at Lake After Hours sees it every year. As we bump elbows in airports and shopping malls, you'll want the protection of a flu shot. This year, there is a good supply of the quadrivalent vaccine. That means it protects against 4 different strains. The CDC now says everyone should get it, no exceptions. There's also a high-dose version for those 65 and older.
Older people do not create a good immune response as they age. Therefore, by giving more antigen, you're getting a better immune response, and it has shown to be effective in creating a higher level of antibody to the flu.
What about children and pregnant women? Women's Hospital encourages all of their patients to protect themselves and their precious cargo.
Infants aren't eligible for the shot until 6 months of age, and if pregnant women
get the flu shot during this flu season. There's evidence that it protects their child through those first 6 months, so it's extremely important for them to get their flu shots.
Chief Medical Officer Susan Pio says immunocompromised patients should specifically get the flu shot and not another popular option.
The nasal shot, which is generally given to children, should not be given to pregnant women or immunocompromised patients because it does have live virus.
The virus in the syringe is dead, meaning there's absolutely zero risk of contracting the flu from the shot. For doctors, it's a no-brainer.
It can be lethal. I mean, there were people died last year with the flu, and even a lot of children died. So is it really worth that risk as opposed to getting a simple shot in the arm?
And doctors say get your shot sooner rather than later. It takes 10 to 14 days for the vaccine to take full effect. Thousands of athletes across central Illinois now have help staying safe when playing sports. OSF and IPMR teamed up to open a concussion clinic. Their goal to increase safety among athletes, especially football players. They've started teaching players, coaches, and parents about warning signs and treatment. Officials at the clinic say concussions can be fixed if the right steps are taken. They hope the clinic raises awareness and gives athletes a place to turn if they're hurt.
What we have been lacking is the awareness. There's a lot of media about concussion and there's a lot of fear behind it, but really the most important thing is getting the parents and coaches and the public the tools that they need to make the right decisions.
Officials at the clinic say they can usually give an athlete a full exam within 2 days of their injury. Peoria County Triad brings together local law enforcement and social service agencies to help keep our seniors safe. Triad President Paulette Hartman says scams like the IRS calling for money or Microsoft offering to help with computer issues commonly target senior citizens. That was one of the many topics discussed at today's Senior Safety Fair. Triad also had vendors talk about safety beyond crime. AARP had a booth about safe driving, and WMBD spoke with advocates for access about how they're trying to help.
We have a table for free amplified phones. They didn't know about that. And it feels good for them to be independent and do what they need to do.
Dudgeon says amplified landline phones can be helpful for quality of life, but also make communication easier in an emergency. You can find more information about this on our website, ciproud.com. Still ahead, the sweet tradition that's got dessert fans heading for their favorite treats today. Plus, a local volleyball team that was built in a barn. Kurt has the story next in sports.
For a surprising variety of fully inspected pre-owned vehicles, JaguarLandRoverPeoria.com.
KBL Design Center is celebrating its 30th anniversary with our best cabinetry sale ever. KBL's Buy Like a Builder sale. Enjoy true contractor pricing. So get to KBL for our Buy Like a Builder sale. This one-time only sale ends November 30th.
It's a study hall, an art studio, and a storage space. But tonight, let's make it a dinner table. Home bake a large Papa Murphy's signature cowboy. Just $10. Fresh made, fresh baked. Papa Murphy's. Love at 425 degrees.
Which truck brand do you think offers best-in-class HD towing, best V8 horsepower, and has Motor Trend's 2015 Truck of the Year? Ram.
Chevy.
What do you think? A Ford. Oh. Here's the answer. That's the Chevy Silverado HD, the Chevy Silverado, and the Chevy Colorado. Chevy.
It's Truck Month. Now qualified buyers get 0% financing for 60 months. Plus find your bonus tag and get $4,000 cash allowance on select Silverado 1500 crew cabs in stock. See your local Chevy dealer today.
Some families create special traditions and want to keep making more wonderful Christmas memories. At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we understand. That's why we bring Toyland back every year.
Oh, they're good.
Starting October 17th, a huge selection of toys like Legos, Star Wars, and Barbie at great Blaine's prices. That's genuine value from Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Remember, 7 a.m. on October 17th.
What Josie hated most about her diabetes was it took her away from her class. Fortunately, her Unity Point Clinic put together a team who could help Josie manage her condition every day. So, Josie started living healthier. More important, Josie's back with her kids. Unity Point Clinic. The point of unity is you.
This portion of WMVD News brought to you by Green Chevrolet.
Green Chevrolet tries to bring the lowest price they can every month. So how about a brand new Cruze LT for just $169 a month? But it doesn't stop there. Used cars, Fred?
$99 a month for a pre-owned car, Anthony.
And how many do we have?
Go to our website, over 50 to choose from, under $15,000.
Wow, that is amazing. You've got to go green. Are you sure those prices are that low?
I did the math myself. It's crazy low.
That's low. That's low.
Guys, we're still rolling.
Now, your local sports with WMBD's Kurt Fegler.
The Cubs are doing their best to make this a blue October. They've erased the Cardinal red and await either the Mets or the Dodgers in the League Championship Series. Joe Maddon giving his team the day off, and why not? They are still celebrating that division series clincher, the first ever at Wrigley Field. And the Cubs are swinging the bats. 3 more homers last night.
Weather in October with the wind blowing out. The wind hasn't blown out all year here. And if that doesn't have something to do with Ernie Banks smiling down at us, I don't know what does.
Hey, do you think your home run has landed yet? You're the first to hit it over the video screen. Do you know that?
No, I didn't. But, you know, that's an awesome one. You know, I'm speechless. This is more than what I expected. It's been great.
Cubs will play Game 1 of the NLCS Saturday on the road in either New York or Los Angeles. Princeville Volleyball is 18-5 and in the hunt for a conference title. A team that started the year homeless landed in a barn. Princeville is having a terrific volleyball season thanks to a close group of players. 6 seniors, 6 juniors, and a sophomore.
I think we're really special because we all get along, everybody, and we all are like, I watch other teams play other high schools, and I think we definitely have the most intensity out of any other team. I think that hands down.
Team bonding began early this season at Princeville. The school reconstruction project wiped out the chances of having practice or tryouts on campus. The girls didn't have a gym, but they did have a barn.
They were gracious enough to let us have our varsity, JV, and freshman volleyball tryouts here.
It's called the Street Matters Shed. Inside a converted barn on Doug and Cindy Street Matters property lies a volleyball court.
I was nervous, what is it going to be like having to start off here and not being in our normal gym.
But the facility quickly became a second home to Princeville Volleyball.
I think it was the first day of tryouts about how we're the only team that can say that we've practiced in a barn.
It was just a smooth transition, and that says a lot about their resilience. And just they don't let the little stuff bother them, so they kind of look at it as an adventure. Let's go to the barn.
And now Princeville has a rallying cry for 2015. The players say this is the team that was built in a barn.
I have friends from bigger cities and not from Peoria. When you tell them built in a barn and we have tryouts in a barn, they just are absolutely floored. They cannot even imagine.
That's fun. Good luck to Princeville. Our high school game day matchup is Dunlap at Limestone on Friday. You tell us which school has more spirit by casting a vote at the Avani's Spirit Poll at ciproud.com. Briefly, Toronto leads Texas 6-3 in the 8th inning of Game 5 of their American League Division Series. And the other Game 5 tonight, Houston at Kansas City. Both winners will meet in the American League Championship Series. Finally, back to the Cubs. Kyle Schwarber's monster home run in Game 4 landed on top of one of those big video boards out at Wrigley Field. So the Cubs are going to put it in a glass case, leave it up there where it landed as a little marker as to, yep, there it is. That was the one that landed way up there.
I heard about that. That's pretty cool. It's a unique way to...
It almost disintegrated on, re-entry.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I know. It's amazing. I can't believe it hit so many home runs.
Yeah, 10 of them.
It's going to be tough to beat them. All right, don't go anywhere. Chris has a last look at the forecast after the break.
Here's what you can see tonight on WMVD, Central Illinois Proud.
Our new camp, no resources, nothing.
If anyone could survive this, I can.
Select one person.
All three digging deep!
If your patient was a serial killer, what would you do?
The screaming, the look on their face, so desperate.
You can't miss Code Black, CBS tonight.
Ready?
Oil change, then tire place, then brake shop.
See you next week.
Taking care of your car shouldn't take over your life. From oil to repairs, Meineke's your one-stop shop. Come in now for a basic oil change for just $14.95. Meineke, on with life.
Frontier Business Edge gives small business owners lots of good reasons to switch.
like up to 3-year price protection.
Because I don't like surprises in my budget.
99.9% uptime.
Because I need a network that's on whenever I am.
And 24/7 tech support.
Because when I'm working around the clock, I need support that is too.
Switch to Frontier Business Edge and get business high-speed internet and phone for just $49.98 a month. What will your reason be? Call 1-888-FRONTIER today.
For more than 100 years, Central Illinois families have put their trust in the medical care they receive at Pekin Hospital. Part of Progressive Health Systems, Pekin Hospital has more than 300 credentialed physicians in 40-plus medical specialties, backed up by a highly qualified staff, offering a wide array of services. Nationally recognized for quality and safety, Pekin Hospital is committed to keeping our community healthy and providing personal care you can trust.
Ready?
Oil change, then tire place, then brake shop.
See you next week.
Taking care of your car shouldn't take over your life. From oil to repairs, Meineke's your one-stop shop. Come in now for a basic oil change for just $14.95. Meineke, on with life.
You're watching WMBD News at 6.
The quote, "Life is short, have dessert first," is best said today. It's National Dessert Day. We don't know why, we're just going to go with it. Now, if you have trouble remembering if dessert is spelled with one S or two, keep in mind you'll always take a second serving of dessert, especially if no one's looking. And Cubs fans, well, they can celebrate their team's divisional playoff series win over the Cardinals this dessert day in style. Chicago icon Dinkle's Bakery and Cafe has all the goods: cakes, cookies, cupcakes or cupcakes, donuts, all celebrating the Cubs' incredible success. Do you think they put a little ball behind the scoreboard there on the cake
They could,
just
yes.
to commemorate the
Wish
Schwarber
they bring
home
some
run?
of that, but we should sample some of that. Shouldn't
Yeah,
we?
I agree. Local bakeries that are celebrating the Cubs win.
Yeah.
We'll certainly sample those goods.
It'd be a great night, at least for some sort of warm dessert. I mean, it's a little.
I'll take a cold
going
dessert,
to be
doesn't
a
really
little
matter.
chilly tonight. 47 degrees, quiet one. A few clouds working in late. Winds will be calm. Tomorrow, not a bad day. Winds will become a bit breezy, though, partly sunny. And we cannot rule out a few stray sprinkles, but I think it is safe to leave those umbrellas at home tomorrow. Temperatures in the mid-70s. Now, we've been talking about this fall chill. It looks to be moving in as we head into the weekend. Friday night, it is going to be chilly. Temperatures down into the mid-30s. We'll see the same on Saturday night, which could leave us with some patchy frost for the first time this year.
Gotta bundle up. All right, thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, WMBD News is available on air, online, and on the go. You can head over to our website, ciproud.com, and get the latest news in our app for your phone or tablet. We'll see you right back here.